Hey everyone, this is Mei Yu and welcome to Fun Friday. Every Friday, I try to do something new, fun, or challenging. Last week, I did part 2 of my pop culture pets video, where I drew famous characters as adorable pets. Thanks for all your likes, comments, and for voting. Today, I'll be doing another tutorial since some of you have been asking for one. I hope this helps. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to draw an anime manga Pennywise as a girl, step by step. First, I like to start with a circle. Just like that. It doesn't have to be like a perfect circle or anything, just like a round shape to get us started. That's all we need. Alright, next, I want to draw a curved line that's coming around on this side of the head, and then I want to go down into a slight bump. So I'm doing bump going in and a slight bump going out. I want to go down into the chin, round out the chin a little bit, go back up into the jawline on this side, and feel free to always adjust your proportions as you go. And if you need to, you can always use an eraser. There's nothing wrong with using an eraser. It is there for a reason. Okay, so I'm just gonna readjust the circle, and then let's go into an ear. So the ear fits on this side of the head. Okay, now let's draw a middle line that curves along the contour of the face. So you can see it's not like a straight line. I want to curve it a little bit to make sure that the surface of this face looks round. Let's go in, and just like how I dipped in here, I want to dip in a little bit and then dip out or come out again to finish the middle line. And you can see that the middle line does go down into the chin. Okay, great. So once we have this middle line, I want to draw an eye guide or an eye line up here. It's more like the upper eye line because I'm not going to draw the eyes like all the way up here. It will be the upper part of the eye area. And for the lower part, I want to draw another guideline coming around and going right around here. So it's very close to this dip part in the face. So now we'll concentrate the eyes in this area. And this is a really good way to keep everything kind of leveled, and it's a good way to make sure that, one eye is not like lopsided and the other way is like over there. So that is a good way to plan out your character's face. Yes. Okay, excellent. So once we have those, let's go into the face, like the actual features. And I want to draw an eyebrow that comes up from this top eye guide. It'll arch up a little bit and then go down like that. And if you want, you can always make the eyebrow longer or thicker. It's up to you. Okay, so once we have that, let's go into the other side. And basically I just did the same thing. Now as you can see that this face is kind of tilted, she's angled towards this side, so this half of the face is going to be bigger than that half. Okay, now onto the actual eye. I'm starting with a diagonal line that angles up towards the eyebrow, and then I want to go across and curve down. I'll do another line coming up at a diagonal, and then I'm going across as well, so just like that. And then for our pretty lash, I'll just curve it up again. I'm drawing part of the side of the eye down here. So you can see that I'm not putting everything like directly on top of this bottom eye line. This is just here just as a guideline. As long as I know I'm not supposed to go underneath, then that's all good. Okay, so once we have that, let's draw a half oval. Like that. So obviously the top part of the oval is going to be covered by the eyelid, and you're only going to see the bottom part. For the highlight, I like to draw another half oval shape, like that. And then I want to draw a smaller half oval inside that is underneath the highlight, shaded in, so the highlight is not going to be shaded. So there, now we have the pupil of the eye, and that really stands out because of this bright highlight that kind of catches the attention and draws your attention towards the eye. Okay, good. So once we have that, let's go into the other eye. Basically repeat the same thing, keeping in mind that the face is wrapping around to the other side, so the eye won't be as stretched out. It won't look like this normal length. It'll be more condensed. And if you need to, you can always watch this tutorial over and over again. Just try your hand at practicing some of these perspectives in the face, because I know sometimes it can get a little tricky. But just practice. That's all you need, guys. Just practice. Practice does really make a big difference. And just keep going. Have fun while you're at it too, because that's the most important thing. Okay, so once we have the shape of the eye, go into this half oval. Okay, and the highlight, excellent. And the pupil. Okay, so I'll try to make it dark so you can see that better. So we have the pupil shaded, and it's underneath the highlight. The highlight remains white for a shiny look. Okay, excellent. Once we have that, let's go into the nose. And the nose, to me, I feel it's quite easy to place on the face. Basically, you just need to take your middle line and draw the bridge of the nose coming away from this dip part in the face. Because obviously the nose has to point out. It can't follow this middle line exactly. So point away from the middle line a little bit, and then I want to curve around and go back in towards the middle line here. So it touches this middle line there. And then sometimes anime or manga characters do have this, other times they don't. It depends on the style or the artist. And it depends on what you want for your drawing too, but I will add a nostril on this side. Sometimes they don't have a nostril, it's just this one little line, and sometimes they do. But for this tutorial, I will. I'll add it in there. Okay, now for the mouth, just leave a small gap and then come down here. I'll have her smiling. Maybe it's an innocent smile. Or maybe not. But it is a smile. So let's draw a little curved line that goes across this middle line here. And I want to tilt up towards this corner. Okay, and then draw part of the mouth that's a little open, like that. And then I want to draw the lips. So the upper lip will follow the general shape of this upper part of the mouth. I'll leave a small gap so the lips look full. Okay, so just like that. And then the lower lip, I want to make it look really nice and pretty and round. So I want to draw a curve that comes around, curves around, and then let's go up towards this corner of the mouth. Okay, I think I want to make the face a little bit wider, so I want to plump out the cheeks a little bit more. I'm curving this line here, and then I want to go down towards the chin. So it's always okay to keep adjusting your drawings as you go. You can keep on adjusting the proportions or the distance. Oh, also gonna erase these middle lines and the guidelines too. We don't need them anymore. So it's better for you to see what's going on with the face. Okay, I'll just move the ear out a little bit as well. Okay, so a backwards letter C. Okay, great. Now we have her face, which I don't entirely trust. And let's go into the hair. So here's a really good way to draw lots of hair by layering the shapes. I left this part of the middle line on the forehead. That's a really good way to start a hairstyle or a hairdo for your character, especially if it kind of starts in the middle of the forehead as well, which is what I want to do for this design here. So I'm curving up from this middle line. I want to go up all the way around so you can see the distance between the head and the hair. That's a lot of volume, which is what I want. Curve up. Okay, and then go down, curve down, and then go up again. So this hairstyle, I want to make it look really pretty and kind of fancy. She is the girl version of Pennywise. So I do want to make the hairstyle a little bit different from the original, but still I will show you coming up with the hairstyle, still have some of the original feel in the hair. Okay, so we have this kind of soft, elegant looking shape. So right now I have this curved leaf shape almost. It's really curvy, really pretty. And you can see I added these lines inside. And these lines are really good to add more texture and more details in the hair of your character. Okay, so we have the top part. Make this a little bit thicker. Alright, now for the side. So on this side, I'm taking my pencil and draw a big curve coming out. So this kind of looks like a letter S. And then I want to draw it as a basic shape that comes back in towards the cheek, and then it just goes back in behind the face. Okay, so we have that. And then for this side, I'll come up from behind the top part of the head. Okay, so I have this curve, and then I want to curve up and then down. Let's see, I think I want to make this curve a little bit higher. There we go. And I'll make this top part a little bit taller. Okay, so once we have these major shapes in, I'll show you how to make them look like actual hair and not like these giant pieces that's just stuck on her head. Okay, so starting with this tip here, this curved area, I'm gonna curve into this major shape from the outer curve like that, and just keep repeating. Keep going. Got a few more lines coming in. So now you can see just by adding these curves, it's a really nice way to immediately add more of a softer texture and a softer feeling into the hair. Okay, along with this side now, let's go into some more of these curves. Okay, we still have quite a lot of this empty area. So just keep dividing that into or with these soft looking lines for the hair. Okay, and then for the ear, it's a simple way to add some quick details. Just add a curve going up towards the top part of the ear, and then just draw a wavy line into the inside. I'm gonna make the eyes a little bit more dramatic looking by making this part thicker. The lash line. Okay, excellent. So we have the face done. Let's go into a little bit of the body. So I'll show you a really simple way to draw the upper body, starting with the neck. I have these two slightly curved lines coming down. I'll draw a basic structure for the body first, and then we'll add the clothing details on top. So I'm going into the shoulders a little bit. So basically just go from the neck, go down, curve, and then go out into the shoulder and curve again, and then go down into the arm, and repeat that for this side. Okay, after that, let's draw a part of the bust. So I'm drawing a curved line, and I want to curve around to form the bust, and then just draw a little bit of the body afterwards. And then here is the other part of the arm. Okay, so once we have that, let's go into the clothing details. And because this is kind of like a different variation to Pennywise, I want to design the clothes a little bit different from the original, starting with this open V shape for the collar. And then here's a really good way to add some easy ruffles to clothes. So I like to start with a series of these small curved lines. Draw them going all the way around the V-neck that you drew. Don't make them too long unless you want the collar itself to be really thick. Here I'll just make it like around this length. Okay, once you have this series of short lines, I just want to connect them like that. So I'm curving up, and then I'm going down and meeting the next line, and then just do the same thing. Repeat that. Curve, go down, curve, go down, curve, go down. And then just keep repeating this line. For the tip here, I'll just draw a fat letter V in the middle. If you want, you can add another little line there. Okay, and then keep repeating that curve, 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 and continue that all the way around the collar. Okay, so that is a cute, pretty looking ruffled collar. And in here, I want to add just a little bit of the neck detail. Bit of the collarbone on either side. Okay, and maybe a little bit in here, the line for the bust. Okay, once we have that, let's go into the poofy shoulders. I think these will be really nice. Nice and poofy. So I have this big shape. You can see the distance between the actual shoulder and the sleeve. That's a good way to make it look poofy, because there's lots of distance and air between. Okay, so once we have that, I just want to add some little wrinkles and close off this section. Again on this side, just add some wrinkles and then there. Okay, after that, just draw a little bit of the sleeves like this, so maybe the trim is kind of ruffly as well. Okay, so just draw a series of curves, and I kind of went the other way this time, so I drew the curves first and then I added these small sections, so that's another way to draw easy ruffles and clothes. Okay, and then after that I just drew a little bit of the other arm. Just add another line for the bust here. And then I think to finish off this drawing, oh yeah, I have to add her marking. Okay, I'll do that after this. To add something kind of cool to this drawing, I think I'll draw an oval beside her. A little wrinkle in there. Okay, so she has a balloon. And for the marking on the face, so I want to draw this line. It cuts into the eyebrow, goes in towards the eye, and then comes out, curve around the cheek, and then go towards the corner of the mouth. And I'll do the same thing on this side here. Draw the line coming down, and then curve towards the corner of the mouth. Okay, so that is how you can draw Pennywise as a girl, step by step. Thanks for watching, everyone! See you next week on Fun Friday!